Senator Fillmore wins points, best presentation ever, and one of the best we've had up here this session. Senator Fillmore just moved a bill through committee, and I wish we could have had everybody there to listen. It's a bill on housing affordability. It's one that's been being negotiated for a full year. The cities didn't finally get on board till late December and say, okay, we will agree to it. And I think ultimately they just realized they were going to lose this argument. The main thrust of the bill, and this is what made it such a good presentation, is Senator Fillmore just says, look, I'm presenting a novel idea. A 2-car garage counts as 2 parking spots. And really that's the biggest push of the bill, that he's saying if we're going to give you any kind of a housing affordability credit, or if we're going to use any of the things that have been put in place that apply to affordable housing, then when we come to the garage or we come to parking spaces, if it's of a certain size, which fits a 2-car garage, those parking spaces count. Because we have a bunch of cities that say, no, a 2-car garage is only 1 parking spot, which makes no sense. And if you have a 2-car garage with a big driveway out in front, that's only 2 parking spots, when in fact it's 4 legitimate parking spots. So he did a great job presenting it. It was followed up with a question from Representative Ward that said, if we expanded this out so that it went to all homes in the city, and if somebody wanted to build a home without a garage, please tell me what the harm is to the residents. Why would we not be able to do it? And his response was, well, it makes code enforcement difficult, because if people don't have a garage, then they tend to park out on the street, and then you can't do trash pickup or snow removal or things like that. And I can't get my head around that if you have a carport or you have a driveway where at some point you hope to build a 2-car garage, that means people will park on the street. But if you have a garage, they'll park on the garage. Now, keep in mind, when we're having the argument of why is a 2-car garage not a 2-car garage, the city's response is because the 2-car garage always has at least half of it filled with junk, and so you can't park in it, so it's really only a 1-car garage. I don't think anybody puts their junk out on the driveway and it's just out in the weather, prohibiting them from parking there. So it's not a logical argument, or it doesn't seem to be in my mind. Maybe it makes sense to them. Hopefully it sparks more discussion, and we'll see. Senator Fillmore wins points to come with such a great idea. A 2-car garage is a 2-car garage. It did pass. So that's its second hearing. It will move forward, and I assume without any problems.